This is the story of how I discovered the Sirius Disclosure Project and CE5 and the work of Dr. Stephen Greer, for which I'm really grateful. So I'm sharing this story because I just want to amuse and entertain people and sort of make you think, and you don't have to believe it. It's just a story, and I've kind of sat on it for 2.5 years, and now is the time to share. Like, why not? Okay, so this is how I found out about Sirius Disclosure. Just in case you doubt the whole holofractal, interconnected nature of the universe, or you don't think telepathy is real, here I go. Okay, so I have this multi-decade relationship with plant medicines and ayahuasca. And it's something that I asked for as a teenager, and it kind of slowly evolved in my life. And I have this idiosyncratic thing in my life where I'm actually a self-initiated ayahuasca drinker. And to top it off, I don't actually make ayahuasca using the jungle ingredients because DMT and MAOI inhibitor plants are everywhere, worldwide. And so I do use Mimosa hostilis right now. I think that's one of the jungle ingredients, but I use Syrian rue, which is Paganum harmala, as the MAOI. And I've heard that the shamans in the Amazon, for them, the really magical plant, like the secret sauce, is not the DMT containing plant because it's everywhere, but it's actually the MAOI, which is the monoamine oxidase inhibitor. And if you actually think about this, it's quite profound. Anyways, in July of 2017, I had a really big experience, and this was after years of not drinking. And my relationship with ayahuasca is just kind of just slowly, gently grew. It is very much a plant, a spirit. It's a consciousness. And my first couple experiences were very small, not big. And then in July of 2017, I had this the sky's open kind of an experience. And so long story short, I experienced CE4, but it was very peaceful, and it was definitely not an abduction. It was more like a homecoming. And I didn't actually have the language for what happened. It was just this beautiful experience that I had. And there were these beings of light, and actually they were like family. It wasn't like foreign, and actually this feels like the abduction. This feels like the foreign place. And I had this experience of being on a light ship with them, and everything was just like light juice. And we were also connected to the ship, with our consciousness. Anyways, they showed me certain things, and they told me certain things. And so later, the next day, I decided to poke around Google and, see what they were telling me was true. Because, you got to verify the data. Anyways, it was kind of cool because they showed me this place where they landed on in Egypt, 3000 BC, which happens to be the start of dynastic Egypt. And they landed there because there was a beacon there. And they showed me that place where the Nile does this kind of thing. And there's really special temples around there. And that's actually where the Nag Hammadi scrolls happen to be found in that area. There's something in that area. It's kind of cool. And they also vectored me in on a place on the map of Egypt where they landed. And later on, I Google mapped this place. And it happens to be an oasis where there's meteorite rock, which is neat. And at one point in ancient Egyptian history, it was very en vogue for pharaohs to have daggers made of meteorite glass. And for me, this later played out in a personal spirit guide kind of way too, as well. Tutankhamun had a meteorite dagger. So then they showed me where they came from, and they showed me this image. So then I poked around Google, and somehow I concluded it was a binary star system. They showed me sunset on their planet, and it was 2 objects in the sky. And so then what I was actually trying to find, somehow I concluded it was Sirius. And what I was trying to find was see if I could like find an image, like an artist's rendering of that on Google. But anyways, it was really funny because at no point did I type in like extraterrestrials or contact. And this was not something that I was into. I mean, I've studied, symbology and mythology extensively in my life and practiced yoga, but I was never into the alien thing. It was always kind of weird for me. So then, I don't know, just really quickly, boom, 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 I got Serious Disclosure and just like saw the movie, and it really, really resonated. So yeah, I thought that was really cool because it just like happened, and I'm really grateful for the work of Stephen Greer because it really is about peaceful contact, and there is this narrative of like evil aliens and be afraid, and it's just like a lock that's put on our consciousness. I mean, there's a really wide variety of beings. Anyways, I thought I would share it because I'm super, super grateful for the idea of peaceful contact and not to be afraid.